Yo, what is going on? How is everybody doing this evening? It is another Monday night, and just took a nice sip of water, and I finally got this thing correct. So sorry I'm late, but it is time for Where's My Finish Line? And today we're gonna have a self-reflective conversation today. It's gonna be about having too many tabs open, and we'll get to it very shortly. And I hope you all enjoy it. Oh, and I hope I didn't take myself off a line there. My bad. Jesus. Mike went crazy there for a second. But happy Monday. I hope you guys are doing well. Team USA keep losing because, team basketball don't matter in the States no more. It just matter like in other countries. Because Luka's still killing. So that's how that goes. But what we'll do here is start off as simple as this. Transitional periods, right? Transitional periods are all a part of your whole livelihood in a matter of speaking. And ever so often, you may be picking up different skills, different trades. You may want to learn different things. And it may be a entirely difficult thing to navigate depending on your own just personal, I'll say obstacles, but also your resources. And what I want to talk about today is how sometimes being resourceful may end up not being the absolute best thing for you in a long-term aspect. When I talk about having too many tabs open, I come from this perspective. I am worried about becoming a jack of all trades and a master of none. And I know we live in a society currently where it is applauded to be like, a hybrid and multifaceted and Renaissance man or woman or person, however you would like to call it in 2021. However, nothing supersedes the success of the people that are great at one thing. What's up, Meek? Everybody has to be great, I feel, at one thing in order to achieve success, no matter what it is. Even when you think of like product or services, it's always about being very great in one area. Versatile, what's up, my brother? What's up, bro? I've been finishing mixing projects, but getting to that house project. Hey, let's go. Yeah. No doubt. Take your time. I did that on a whim, so you're good. No worries at all. But like for instance, even though I'm not particularly fond of this gentleman, James Harden. James Harden was the NBA MVP. And he won't really go down as being a great all-around player of basketball. He'll go down in history as a great scorer. Scoring was the thing that he did great, or does great, I should say. Because it's not that he can't score now. He's just embracing a different role. Krispy Kreme is known for their donuts. McDonald's, the Big Mac. Popeyes, for not having chicken. Like they never have chicken, and it's never spicy. Like it's just never on deck when you go to Popeyes. So they're known for that. It don't matter what city or what state. Like Popeyes don't never have no daggone chicken. It's never hot. It's never spicy. They never have spicy. Like if you want 4-piece spicy. They don't have it. Let me see. Dairy Queen, the Blizzard. You know what I mean? They might have other things, even though like I used to get the triple cheeseburger from Dairy Queen, and I used to think their chicken tenders basket was super flames. They just never they're known for ice cream. You know what I'm saying? Hello, Krista Hayes. It is 9:10. But yeah, so everybody's like known, like their great achievement is something. Like, hey, look, Walmart, known for keeping places packed but having poor customer service. You know, like it's known for having piss poor customer service, but yet we never stop going in there to experience it. It's also known for having like weird guests. You know, like people of Walmart being a thing was like really crazy for me. Pope, Adrian Bless, we will stop the show right here. Pope, how are you, sir? I hope you are well. It has been a very long time. I've seen some of your battle clips. You are amazing. I hope that I can help you out in some way in life because you are amazing, sir. Thank you for tuning in, even if only for a few seconds. Where's my finish line? Too many tabs open. Being great at one thing. I am trying to find my one great thing. I sit at my desk, the other side of my desk. This is one side of my desk. I have another side of my desk, which I do my current full-time work from home job. And sometimes I contemplate, I space out even thinking about, have a good night, cuz. I go to sleep thinking about what am I great at? Or what do I definitely want to become great at? And I'm hoping to start the path of greatness, but I haven't necessarily pinned down what that is. Street, what's up, sir? How are you? Oh, thanks for tuning in too, man. I appreciate that. New people tonight. I like this. Monday nights is the night. So yes, I mean, obviously there's a lot of things I like to do. Like for instance, too many tabs open. Let's break down the tabs. I like writing. I like speaking. I like podcasting and talking on the mic. I like recording. I like dressing really nice. You know, I aspire to be an underwear model. I still want to be Diddy if the window hasn't closed on that for me. You know what I mean? Sam, what up, sir? What's up, my brother? How are you? What else? We're already at several tabs here already, right? The only things that I haven't truly tried to tackle is porn star and pimping. You know, I'm not quite living the lifestyle that would coincide with each other in a positive manner. So we're going to leave it alone. But yeah, those are the only two things that I feel like I'd probably be pretty good at that I won't attempt because I want to have a different type of a lifestyle. I'm preparing for a much greater lifestyle than recklessly skeeting on the backs and buttocks and faces of young women whose parents didn't probably like hug them enough, you know? Thank you for thinking I would be a fire underwear model. I am actually, as soon as I hit my weight goal, we'll talk about that. And I hope you'll be comfortable with, my side gig. It won't be something I do full time, Krista. Gilbert, what's up, my brother? Got to keep those thoughts going, man. There's a million ways to make money out here. People don't become billionaires because there's only one way to get money. You know what I'm saying? There's plenty of ways. You just gotta pick your poison, so to speak. Oh man, my man Versatile. You should look into paid travel, public speaking, about the things you are touching on now. and get paid to do so and look good doing it, man. Best of both worlds. Oh man, yes, yes, yes. Man, you are raising some great uh you're raising some great points here, man. I need to look into that. My man SVP. Keith, what's up, sir? You're great at calling it like, hey, thank you. You know what? I appreciate that. And see, Keith has known me since the 90s. And I want to share a short story with, if I can, with you all about the evolution of me, so to speak, or maybe it's the understanding of me within time. I've always been a very um, outspoken individual that doesn't say much unless I'm asked. Like, I've never been a person to push my agenda or opinion on anybody. But if you really ask me how I feel, I'm going to give you an answer. And I spent a lot of years, even still to this day, with like just newer people that don't quite understand me, that I may come off as mean or abrasive or like I'm purposely trying to be rude, and I don't believe I'm those things at all. Um, I just I'm not the biggest fan of small talk, and I think we talked about that before. And I really just rather just tell people the truth and and give them my very raw feelings about what I feel. I don't think it's appropriate to give anybody false hope. I think it's very important that we live in a very realistic world, even if we do have aspirations and we shoot for the stars or hit the moon. I think that's fine. Let me catch up on these comments here real quick. You could do a porn franchise like the Vag and the Few. Hey, we could. We absolutely could. I used to want to do, like, remember when Girls Gone Wild was out? I always said that once the NLE project got done, we put it out, I was going to take a camera when we went on tour and do something called Broads Get Nasty. And I still can do Broads Get Nasty. Well, I still could have done Broads Get Nasty, but my music career didn't quite take off as much as we thought it would. Now did it? My answers be on point. I appreciate that verse. You and I are cut from the same cloth in that manner. I dig it. Blizz, what up, sir? What up? You came. All right, hey man, thank you. I appreciate that. And I definitely I guess it's kind of like cliche, or even like maybe there's a subtle bit of narcissism to say that you believe that you're humble. Because you know how people are sensitive just about their own like conversation and their own skin. But yeah, I do like to have a very mild mannered, just a receptive, warm, reserved approach. But at the same time, you should know I'm not going to BS you. You know what I'm saying? Like you'll never get BS from me. And if you ever got BS from me, I want to apologize to you right now. And that's from the year of 1994 to the year of 2021. If you've ever gotten BS from me, I apologize. You could be a video life coach, like the guy who be out here flaming these ladies in relationships. I'm talking about the boy Kevin Samuels, Kevy Sam. Hey, I be having, Kevin Samuels is so interesting to me. And like, you know what, man? And Keith, real quick, the only reason why I won't be a life coach is because I'm just self-aware that I am not living the life that I personally want to live. Like, there's so much that I want to accomplish that I feel that me becoming a life coach for somebody else would be disingenuous. I don't think that I could really feel comfortable or like even just sleep at night knowing that I was like, yeah, I'm this life coach and I'm trying to steer people in a way to a better them. And when I don't even feel that for myself, even though I do totally feel the Muhammad Ali approach is, like, say you're the greatest even before people see it, know it, and believe it for themselves, And I do believe I'm great, but I don't I'm just very I'm very just cautious with all this help that's been on the internet. You know what I'm saying? Especially like the last decade, you dig? You know how many people out here faking it till they make it? Oh man, bruh, way too many, way too many. And what was homie that was always in the car with the little shirts on, calling men like scum of the earth? Dang, what was homie name? Jackson, Derek Jackson. Like, fam, that's a wild dude, and he caked up in the process. But and not that that would be my fate, but that's just wild, Like, he was basically talking to himself in the camera all the time and racked up, though. I can't front. He racked up. I'm willing to do a lot for money, but not mislead people, I'm not feeling that. But yeah, Derek Jackson was out here wilding. He was out here wilding, and he was rawing checks. Let's get off on me. This ain't about him, man. This is Where's My Finish Line. Where's My Finish Line? Too many tabs open, and discussing the aspect of being a jack of all trades or the master of none. Something that I do worry about. People are building brands. What's character? Hey. True. You raise a great point, man. You raise an amazing point here. And that is what set us apart from others. Not one to mislead people. Yes. Hey, for real, man. I'm not you know what? Everybody got they one too. And I think that everybody can provide information about something, right? However, I do think it is important that you walk what you talk. You're able to stand from a I don't want to say expert, but you stand in a space where you can truly teach, and not so much where you can where it looks like you're learning on the fly. That's why you like, for instance, you'll never see me following any life coach that's under 30 years old. Fam, you ain't been through nothing yet for me. I am 40. What do I look like listening to somebody that's 26 years old about life and motivation? Bruh, life ain't even kicked you in the nuts like that yet. You get to where I'm at, get to 35 and see if you got so much vigor and pep in your step from 25, 26. And that's not saying that some people aren't ahead of their time. Like, for instance, MLK, ahead of his time. You know what I'm saying? But he also wasn't talking about just the average amount of motivation. He was trying to save a whole delegation of Americans, you know what I'm saying, from racism and discrimination and segregation. Sometimes your cause can be so big that you just, like, the fight that you put up is worth being paid attention to, no matter what age you are. But a lot of these people that are, maybe fresh out of college, or maybe just dropped out because they believe in themselves, and we don't never want to discount that. Always believe in yourself, but you're never getting no book money out of me if you're 27 talking about you a life coach. Fam, if I could show you what I was doing at 27, 28, you wouldn't want me leading your life either. You dig what I'm talking about? Where's my finish line? 20 tabs open. Becoming a jack of all trades and the master of none. And I took the ET Eric Thomas, the hip hop preacher's assessment test. I want to say maybe 5 months ago now. And I totally do still see a lot of myself in that. And man, you know what? Maybe this conversation here that we're having today can help me out with that as well. So I was a high S. And a high S is and I was a pretty high I as well. And to just break it down for you in simpler terms without having to test, it just means that I'm a great assistant. I'm a great assist guy. I am here to, like, help and serve in a high level, and that's what makes me feel good, I would be Robin or Dennis Rodman or Scottie Pippen or Marcus Allen when he was helping OJ get away after he murdered Nicole and Ron. You know what I mean? Like I'd be like that. You know what I'm saying? Was it the disc personality profile? Yes, it was, Keith. That's what I took it. I want to say, man, maybe March or April is when I took that test. And I even had the consultation afterwards. Met with a really nice young lady on the Zoom call, breaking down the each of the letters and where I fell. And it was really telling, even like about the jobs that I wanted to do. Yes, facilitator. I think that also included in one of mine. Excuse me. Your high D. Okay, I dig it. Hey, verse. Yes, definitely take it, bro. Definitely take it. Because you know what? The way you prioritize the labels or the names, I should say, on the test or description of the test, like it's almost foolproof, like in every sense of the word. I think that my all of my levels were like spot on, because for me to be a high S, but at the same time a pretty decent high I, like they were almost level, and even at my even in my most uncomfortable space, I was still like a high I, high I and a high S. You know what I'm saying? So interactive and stabilizing is what it is as far as mine. And and people that are high S, patient, predictable, passive, complacent, and I do have a lot of that. I can't even ignore it. But also being high I, gregarious, persuasive, inspiring, enthusiastic, sociable, poised, charming, convincing. All things that, just even over my life and times, I've been told I have been. So I looked at that test at a different way. It helped me look at myself in a different light, to be like, yo, you know what? Maybe I just don't need to be great at something new. Maybe I just need to be great at just these things. You know what I'm saying? Being at high I or that high S, or making that focus there. What's up, bro? Eric, what's happening, my man? You've been doing some good artwork out there, man. I've been skimming through on my social media navigations. I don't be on here every day anymore, but I see you putting in the work, man. Respect. I like what you did for New York's Mom too, man. That was lovely. I'm really surprised you didn't score high on the D. Yo, yeah. I mean, hey, look, I didn't score a high D on the test, but I think she offline. I was gonna say I score high D somewhere else though. That would be too much. But no, but you know what? I think isn't the D like not analytics. That was high C. But you know what? My D score though, Keith, it had me right in between responsible and inquisitive. So, and because it was actually a very low score, but it had me like my range, because the lady was breaking it down to me. I ranged right between conservative, inquisitive, and responsible. And yeah, I asked a lot of questions, and I make sure my bills get paid. So that made sense to me. Like it made sense to me. I really tried to be I really try to apply it into every aspect of my real life. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I got middle of the road D on the test. Right? On the test. But yeah, direct. And I think being inquisitive and responsible does lead me into like directness. But I think that's just such maybe a sidebar piece of me that it really didn't matter. But like, because like on the C's, I was surprisingly low, and I thought I was going to be pretty high in that. but it had me at just very balanced and independent and rebellious. Like I think that was my I think C was my lowest score, and rebellious is definitely something I think you could even agree, Keith, that I am very great at. I am very great at being rebellious. I am very great at just like being over here while everybody else is over there. and and my thoughts are this until I decide to change them, and it doesn't matter who doesn't agree with me. Um, I also like I understand rules, but I understand rules so I can break them. So, I totally got why my C score was so low because I definitely come off as rebellious in certain instances. But thinking about that test and thinking about all these tabs that I have open in life, it does make me think like, well, man, what should I do and how? Like, what is the how to becoming just great at my one thing? Like, what is the high S thing that I can become great at? And I think back to my time at Live Nation, which is only over because I moved. I left the state. I no longer live in Illinois. But some of the most fun and productive things that times that I had was working there because it really put me in my element, which was me walking around with really cool shoes on, speaking to people and smiling and being just able to help because I had information. They basically made me an ambassador like after like 2 or 3 shows. I caught on. I just people just took a liking to me like very quickly, and I don't. I know what it is that I have, but I don't know how to turn it into a career. If that makes sense. And I think once I figure that piece out, I think I'm good. Because right now I look at everything as just a placeholder. I'm just holding jobs. I'm holding down careers. Another reason why I got in the radio because I thought it spoke to my true strengths, more or less. But it didn't quite pan out that way. So my main goal is to close all these tabs in an effort to be great. I don't think I will ever stop doing a lot of things. Like I love the aspect of just multiple projects and multitasking and all of those things. But I do want to be like, yo, you come to Cam for this because Cam is great at this. If you need this, you call him. And that's where I want to get. I want to get right there and to do that. You know what I'm saying? Let's check these comments again. Oh, Krista's still here. She didn't leave. Awesome. You got okay. Identify the characteristics and you'll triangulate the career. I dig it. You know what? Hey, I won't lie. Maybe I'm just missing the mark on that because I do agree with you. And I had did that for like 3 weeks and was like, this still ain't coming up. But I do got to figure it out though. And real quick on that, because I was thinking that maybe, just maybe, I need to be a PA, personal assistant for someone, or maybe but I don't know how to really get the ball rolling on that. But also though, I was thinking about just other ambassador positions, but like I don't want to be like the ambassador for the United States, but I don't also want to be lowballed and like to be doing something like just low key part time, like a brand ambassador for like some product or service either. But then again, I'm not really sure. I'm just assuming this is what I like when I see stuff on Instagram. Like for instance, I was technically an ambassador for Odd Socks when they first started, like way before Fabulous got his first pair of socks, and then like they didn't want to mess with me anymore, like because I was buying and posting Odd Socks early. If y'all remember when I first got those Mike Tyson Punch Out socks, those were Odd Socks, and then I got like Nintendo controllers, pepperoni pizza, and something else. And I was the only person that had them, like, as far as like my friends list go. Like I was super early on Odd Socks. And unfortunately, me being early, as well as getting labeled brand ambassador for that. I mean, they got me a discount, but it didn't translate into anything that I'm using today. You know what I mean? And I don't want to go through that again. What do you enjoy the most? You know what, hey, Dre, you know what? I don't necessarily enjoy anything the most. I just know I'm here to serve and to be a help. And that makes me feel great. So I've enjoyed the most. However it comes, like I don't even care, because I know the root is, we're all here to serve. I'm here to help, and if I can do that, I will feel great. I think it would be a good PR A&R. Hey, Eric, I just got a rejection letter to be an A&R. Hey, I just got a rejection letter to be an A&R, I think last week. That doesn't mean I'm giving up, but just like, I mean, because I agree. I want to be a label A&R. I really think that I would be phenomenal at specifically that task, because I think that I am the one of the last people, or the last generation of people that actually cares and listens to everybody's music. And if I really, and I also think that even beyond liking the music, I know where to put it. Going to that real quick. Again, super early on Lizzo's album. And I found it by happenstance. Jones and I were about to record Banging on Lunch Tables. And I said, oh, who's this little chunky, greasy girl on this floor? And I was like, oh, that's an album. I started listening to it. And literally, I started picking out where her songs would go. And I was like, yo, LGBTQ is going to eat this up. She's good forever. There's a couple of club, like, nightlife anthems in here. And like, this girl is just talented. I love anything with Missy. Oh, Lizzo's about to have a very big year. And I kid you not, 3 weeks after I had made that statement on Banging on Lunch Tables, the fire started going. And I just checked my temperature or whatever. I'm 100% that bitch. Like, wherever that was the first thing that kicked off. And then she started twerking with the flute on Instagram. And I was like, yo, I caught this. I knew this girl was gonna be like super big, and it was no coaching. I found her randomly on Tidal because she was butt ass with baby oil on the floor for a cover, and that's what made me watch or listen. Out here getting people cheesecake. Yeah, hey, yeah. Hey, listen. If me picking up cheesecake, if I could take getting cheesecake into a 6-figure income that can allow me to invest to become an 8-figure provider for my family, awesome. I'm here for it. PA stuff, you can approach someone with that. What you feel? Oh, with what you feel they could do better or can better them, like consulting. But once again, that can show someone that you're intrigued by them or something. Yes, hey, yo, consulting is also something I definitely have thought about. I'm just not sure what to consult on, to be honest with you, because I think a level of success has to be achieved with consulting, if that makes sense. I just took a DNA test. Yeah, there we go. I just took a DNA test. Turns out I'm 100% that bitch. That's what she say on there. Yes, those were the words. Those are it. You would make a good A&R. They're probably not feeling that, though. They want people to support the wrong agenda. Let's talk about that then. And if not, they rather find some puppets. But you got it. What you did for Lizzo, I did the same with Drake. No, hey, for real. Just took that disc test. Oh, hey, you just took it that quick? Hey, that's what's up. Hey, Gilbert, let's rap about it. If at a different time or later. But yeah, crazy, ain't it? Crazy. That test is real, man. It'll tell you who you are, and it's right in your face. You'll have it right there. Yeah, man. I mean, hey, I think all of you know. Well, I mean, most of you have been around for at least 10 years, I think, at this point. Most of you that have been on here, if not longer, that, music is my thing. It's just being immersed in the music industry. It's not even about the aspect of being a recording artist. I like everything about the music industry and everything that comes with it. So if I could find a niche, as well as serve in that realm, I would be extremely happy, and I would just let this go. I kind of feel like I'm meant to be Clarence Avant, but I need to get started somewhere somehow, man. So I just pray on it, man. To be honest with you, I just keep praying on my purpose and my passions, and I hope that I just get into the right connection, and I make something very positive happen. That's my goal. I'm not married to going in through the door versus the window, or grappling hooking through the attic, or digging a hole and coming up to the basement. I just want to get in, and that's it. Keep hitting them up like crazy till you get your foot in the door. Yeah, I was close to working with Diddy. His people from Combs Enterprise was hitting me up on LinkedIn. Oh, wow, nice. And emails. But don't ever give up on that. But oh yeah, never give up. Never give up. The only time that I will officially quit forever is when I die. And I'm gonna be here till I'm 115. So, and that's low end. I'm gonna at least live to be 115 years old. So, I got some time. We got a little time, Thank you, Krista Hayes. I believe that I have talent as well. But yeah, man, where's my finish line? Too many tabs open. The perils of being a potential jack of all trades and a master of none. I am. Thank you guys for tuning in, man. Monday is the best night for this. Apparently, Monday is the best night. But we'll be back on Wednesday, I believe. We'll be back. I still won't do one a week. But yeah, man, we can open the conversation up. It's all, I'm only on here for 30 minutes. I try, we had 37 and some change, so we can just open up, the conversation, questions. If not, I hit y'all with jewelry on the way out. I wrote them down today. I know my man J-Dub will be happy about that. I wrote these down. I wrote 3 of them down. And I'll deliver those if we have nothing further to discuss today. This is way better than Olympic swimming. I appreciate that, Keith. I sincerely appreciate that, man, because I didn't watch Olympic swimming either. And Phelps ain't in it anymore, is he? I don't know who the Olympians are this year. I've kind of phased out of knowing who Olympians are. I don't know what that means for me, but yeah, I have no idea, anybody that's for America. I just know they be cheating the young black lady who'll be killing it with the innovative gymnast stuff, and now they penalize her and they do all that. I've been kind of following her story because she's absolutely right. They need to definitely not penalize her and just give her flowers, give her medals, give her everything. If nobody can beat her, then that's not her fault. That. Yeah, Simone Biles. Yes. Simone, she cold too. She really get busy. She do her thing. He probably high as a kite right now. Yeah, absolutely. Hey, Michael Phelps, man. He's a great Olympian, stoner. Please Google him. Don't him and Sha'Carri again ain't the same thing. We talked about it a few weeks ago, but let's not rehash that. Hopefully team basketball makes its way back to the US team. Just because you you got 5 guys that definitely score 40 a night doesn't mean that they're gonna win a bunch of games. I mean, hey, you'll be surprised. I mean, it's the NBA. They literally are the 1% of basketballers in the world. So if you give any of them 15 shots a night minimum, a lot of people gonna score 30 points. I'm just saying. She from here lives 5 minutes from me. All right. Hey, nice. Dope. Yeah, yeah. Hey, she you know her weed man? Like, you ever see her weed man pull up? Or are you talking about Simone? Are you Shakari? I don't know, Gilbert. I don't want to put anybody on blast out there. So that's what's up. Why do you have to be? Why do you have to be great at one thing? Okay. Hey, you know what, Keith? On that, I think you have to be great at one thing because I think that's what helps you cut through to defining your success. You know, like Michael Buffer will forever be a great ring announcer. Like, that's his great thing. He might be an incredible accountant too, but you know what? I don't know nothing about that because let's get ready to rumble is how he made millions of dollars. And then he copyrighted it or trademarked it, I believe, and then was cease and desisting people for using it. And then he caked up on the back end too. So he's probably a good paralegal as well. But that's what I mean. Seems to be the premise of the conversation. But is that for real a real thing? I think so. I personally think so. I think no matter who you turn to, like when you look at greatness, somebody will be great like at one thing. Let's look at Muhammad Ali real quick. Muhammad Ali, world-class boxer, absolutely a great boxer, also an incredible humanitarian. You know, he might be the most recognized or most popular or most beloved Muslim. You know, that like it wasn't that he wasn't good at a lot of things, but he was definitely great at one particular thing. And that's what pushed him over into the grand scope of American history. Great at one thing, good at affiliated things. Yes, absolutely. Can I hop on with you to discuss? You know what? You can. I believe I am not actually on Facebook. I am on I'm on StreamYard. But yeah, let's see if we can open this up here. That's what she said. Copy that. Let's go to Messenger. I'm gonna try to send you the link through Messenger, sir. And we will see what we can do here. And just in case that does not work, there is the URL here. Whoops. It should work. All right, let's see here. See if you get that, Keith, and I will be sure to add you if I am able to, sir. But where's my finish line? Yeah, we're going over. This is overtime. This is probably going to be the first 1 hour episode, if you will, of this. But I'm having a good time, so let's keep it rolling. And of course, again, we got that jewelry. We're going to end with that jewelry, man. We never gonna leave y'all hanging, man. The jewelry store is always open, you know. And we are gonna make sure that you get that food that you are in need of. Let me know. Hey, and Keith, and if you can't, what I can do is I can end this and we can hop back on strictly on Facebook Live and have this conversation if you'd like. I can do that as well. Hit people with the jewels, no pause, and then we get right back in it to discuss the being great at one thing aspect. There you go. There you go. Get right back in it. What we got here? Ladies and gentlemen, I got my man Scott Van Pelt here.
Scott Van Pelt.
Yeah.
Could never make a bald head look this good.
You know what? I think I might need to change my whatchamajig, because you're gonna be coming in through my Mac as far as audio. Can you still hear me, sir?
I can hear you.
Bet. Okay. So maybe your volume is just low. Can you turn yourself up real quick for me?
My volume is low. Is that better?
Yeah. It's like, okay. So Dre says we both sound good, but for some reason I don't really hear you the greatest.
Okay.
Hold up here. Let me change something on my end as we get into this Speakers, just turn on. All right, keep talking for me, Keith.
Keep talking. Good evening, everyone, and welcome.
I don't hear nothing, so that's not good.
You don't hear anything at all.
I think I better just go back to what I had.
Uh-oh. Camp from the port.
No,
I'm Keith from the port.
Hold up, I am jacking up. Here, let me do this. Bet. I'm glad. I'm so okay. So good. I'm glad that everybody listening thinks that we sound good. That is great. I just want to make sure that I hear Keith. So Keith, just give me a couple more words, please, my brother.
Check 1, 2. 1, 2. Good evening. Testing this to make sure that it works.
Let me change something on my end. It's totally me. If everybody can hear you, then that means it's me, and that's okay. That is okay. So, all right, where's my finish line? We still good out there, ladies and gentlemen? We still good? I don't hear anybody saying anything. Hold on here. Let me do one more thing here. Yeti. If you are Keith, I hope you're not still talking because I hear nothing.
Can you hear me now?
To make sure your blue mic cord is in the USB port. Yep, and it pops on your Mac. Yes.
You can't hear me now.
I in order to hear through the headphones. Yes, you are absolutely right. And for some reason, I am saying that, and it's still not doing what I needed to do. Shout out to super producer Krista Hayes on the live today as we make this happen. You know what, guys? Hey, look, this is what I'm going to do. Keith, I'm going to bring you right back. I'm going to end this, and we're going to get this right, and we're going to come right back, okay? So listen, hey, where's my finish line? We got the jewelry for y'all. Part 2 is coming up, and I do sincerely mean that. I just want to make sure I get myself right so I can hear Keith, and we can do this right. So, and plus, I'm about to give y'all some jewelry that, the language may not be the greatest for him to be sitting with his face on the screen. So I'm just leaving this all up to me right now as I give y'all the jewelry for the day. And what we got here for today is loving her means one, her pussy and her problems. Okay, that's your first piece of jewelry for the day. And then the dirty car means dirty coochie. All right, don't ever forget that. Gentlemen out there, fellas, we got to give the fellas a little more jewelry. We haven't really been speaking for the fellas a lot. And the last one is if she's asking you for money off the bat, she's either testing your gangster or you're thirsty. Okay, understand that. Walk with it in your life. I hope it is beneficial and fruitful to your soul and your spirit, and it helps you move forward in life, man. Where's my finish line? Thank you all for tuning in. This was great. I've enjoyed this. We will be right back, okay, in minutes and some seconds, okay? Do not go anywhere. I apologize for the mishap on my end. We're going to get this back rolling, and as always, love.